take a peek inside our hoop house. I hope everybody's staying warm and cozy on this frozen Texas day. We had a freeze last night and we're expected to get some more freezing weather tonight and through the weekend. We're at like 70 degrees here in our hoop house. Technically not a greenhouse, just a warming house over the winter here is what we've put up. It's kind of been an experiment and it's been going pretty good so far. So we've got some tomato plants in here. I also had picked my Malabar spinach and put it in pots until I can transplant it back out into the garden because the freeze would have killed that for sure. We picked a bunch of our pepper plants and brought them in here. And we've got our dwarf Little Miss figgy trees from this Southern Living in here. They put figs on early since it's been such a unusually warm winter for us in Texas, South Texas here, Corpus Christi. So we've got a new variety we're trying out here. We've got about 21 tomatoes on here. We picked one the other day. Got some peppers, lunchbox peppers, other peppers, and different tomato seedlings already started. Here's some more tomato plants. Got some grow lights in here to help out with some extra sunshine on the days that we're covering these up. This was another tomato plant here. I had some out in the garden Waylon had planted, and I ended up just taking cuttings. And I've got the cuttings inside the house that are rooting because they were not going to make it, and I really didn't have a good way of covering them up if we were going to have a freeze, and there just wasn't enough room to really dig them up, and they would have not done as well. So they were probably this long or a little bit bigger, and for me to like redig them up and put them in pots, they weren't going to be really good without supporting and trying to put back in the ground. So the best option we had was to just take cuttings and root them, and that's what we did with most of the other ones. This one was already in a pot, so we just left it there. This is our Juliet tomato plant. It has been doing crazy good in here. So I came in here to pick some or see if they're ready. So basically, they'll start off green and then they start to blush a little bit and turn like a yellow orange. And then this is the color. They are bright red. So usually I don't even pick them. If it just falls off like that, that means they're ripe enough to eat. If it's not coming off gently enough, put you there, then I kind of let them go a little bit longer. Probably later tonight some of these might come off. Those don't feel like they're ready. And then there's another one back there. I don't think this one's ready either. Let's just give it a little nudge and see. Oh, that one's ready. Nope, somebody bit it. We're going to eat you anyway and cut the bad spot out. And there's a few more back here. I don't think that's ready yet. But there's a lot on here. So we got these watered this morning. It does get pretty warm in here. And I have been doing a compost tea at least once a week. Try to do it on Sundays. Because Sundays are a little bit of a slower day for us, and if they need water in between that, I give them a little bit of water, but we just kind of check the leaves to make sure they're not too dry, and we water only at the bottom. And then once a week on Sundays, I make a compost tea out of black cow manure. We're working on producing our own worm castings at this moment to try and make a tea that way and add some nutrients. These are pretty heavy feeders, so every week I try not to water them unless I'm watering with a compost tea, and that seems to work out really good. So they've been really good and healthy and put on some really nice green leaves. And so that's just kind of a sneak peek at our freaky hoop house that we got going on here in South Texas during this crazy freezing weather. We did get down to, Waylon said the ground this morning was 22 degrees. So I don't know what the air temperature was. It said it was supposed to be, I think we were supposed to be at 29 degrees here. So we're supposed to be hitting 29 degrees again tonight and 33 in the morning on Sunday. So we've got a full 3 days of pretty freezing temperatures. And so this is doing pretty good. We've just got a old tent up here that's waterproof over our hoop house, cattle panel hoop house, and then we've got a giant large tarp that we had gotten for free. And these are just brooder lights with grow lights and some more grow lights that Waylon hooked up, and a tiny little space heater that we got from Sutherland's. And so far so good. This is what we've been doing this winter here to just kind of overwinter these tomatoes and seedlings. And we've got some more things in the house, and everything pretty much is covered up in the garden. So I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.